Hey guys, and welcome to the Arbitrage YouTube channel. And I haven't did a reseller video in a while, so I thought I would do a walkthrough with how do you look for stuff on Craigslist. No, I'm not talking about the personal section. I'm not talking about the jobs section. I'm not talking about the housing. I'm talking about for sale. This stuff right here. How do you go about finding stuff that you want to buy to resell? So the first thing I would tell you to do, and personally I have not yet made any purchases to resell on Amazon, but I'm looking forward to do it. First thing I want to tell you and disclose to you is that you always want to be careful in any kind of sale you're doing online, and always, especially doing with Craigslist or a Facebook group, is take somebody with you. If you can't have somebody be with you, make it a very, very public area. That's the first thing I will disclose to you. Don't be safe. Be safe about everything. But I would go to the for sale section, and I would go to free. That's the first thing we're going to look at. Now, I'll be honest, you're not going to find something every single day. Why is this on? Okay. I'm going to say I like to keep it on gallery. And if you see something that comes up that's bad, I'll probably have to edit that out. But so far I don't see really anything bad. Now, you're going to get a lot of dogs and stuff like that, but in the free section you're usually not going to get a whole lot of stuff you can resell, like on Amazon or eBay. But you might get stuff you can flip. That's mostly what you're going to get. But you might be able to get stuff that you can resell. There's these right here. There's women heels and boots. You could get those free. You can get a Power Wheels grave digger. There's always TVs, tube TVs. If you have any use for those, definitely can always get that. Let's see if there's anything else down here. I don't think there's anything else really. Yeah, infant formula, I'd probably stay away from that. But yeah, free part, there's more women's shoes. But there's a free section. I would definitely always check that out. The next section that I would go to, in my opinion, would be video games. And this is just going by, you're able to check this online, you're able to gauge what the items are worth, to see if it's worth your while trying to get the price down. That would kind of be my, take on it. Now, I will have to say, I will take into consideration where you're willing to drive, where the person's willing to drive. Like an example is here, this person is in Chattanooga. I'm probably in the middle of those two major cities, Nashville and Chattanooga, but am I willing to drive to Chattanooga for these video games to probably make $2 or $3? No, I'm not willing to do that. So you want to find places that are near you, that maybe you're going through, or maybe ask, hey, are you going through this area? And if they say no, it's in discussion, or ask if they're willing to ship it, if you really want it that bad. But you can find a lot of good deals on Craigslist. Here's a good one that I'm looking at, is these PS3 games. And I'm just doing these just for an example to show you, and not going by what I just told you about the location or anything like that, just going by what games are in the slot. Okay, this is for Assassin's Creed 3 for PS3. It works. It's an original Chris command only. This is available. All others. So, okay, so this is not really a good one to start out with, but we'll go ahead and look it up just for the sake of it. So I'm guessing that he wants $9 for Assassin's Creed 3. So this is kind of a good one to start out with. Assassin's Creed 3 for PlayStation 2. So let's go over to Amazon. Assassin's Creed. Oh, Assassin's Creed PS3, and then we'll go back up here and 33. Oh, that's sure it loads up. Alright. And we'll go back to Craigslist while that loads up. Oh, I think I just loaded up. Let's go back there. Okay. So now let's look for Assassin's Creed 3. PS3. Let's see what it's going for. So that doesn't look like the same game that he had. And that's another thing you gotta look for too, like different cases. Well, they're not even in the picture. That's weird. Okay, so you don't really know. I guess we're just going to assume that it's this one. So PlayStation 3. Let's click on PlayStation 3. It looks like there's some different ones. There might be. I mean, no matter what, just, look for whichever one they have. We'll assume it's the normal one. So the guy is selling it for $9. It's a used game. So you want to go to used and see if you've never done any online arbitrage or anything like that. This may be pretty useful for you. Anytime you go look for anything, it's the same deal. And the screen is gonna kind of be cut off here, but you should be able to see most of the price here. So you see here is the sales, merchant fulfilled. You can get it for $2.98. So about $9 you can buy it online. So FBA wise, you can get it for Amazon selling it. This is just an offshoot of Amazon for their used products or lightly used items or slightly damaged items. They're selling that for $9.71, $10.99. So it's really close to the $9 mark. So really, I mean, there's even a like new here. Very good, and we don't really know what condition it's in until you would meet the guy. I mean, we're looking at I'm not sure it would be probably wouldn't be a very good deal, so I would pass on it. So going on to the next one, and I won't stay in the video games long because this is basically what you want to keep on doing. You want to keep on searching for stuff and see if you can find anything, in your area. Try to find a really good bundle that I can show you guys. And I know you guys are seeing stuff like, well, why aren't you checking those? But you see a lot of these consoles, and a lot of these consoles, they're going to be overpriced. They're going to be wanting to charge you retail, or, you get a PS Vita, 4 gigabytes, and they want 150, and you get one game with it. They're about 200 in the stores. It's only $50, you're like less. It's like, if you're gonna buy it for that, you might as well just go buy the new one at GameStop. If you're gonna sell it online, if you're gonna do that, not really a good deal. That's a pretty good deal, $139. That's a good deal personally, because I kind of want one. Here's a GameCube system for $35. I wonder if that's a good deal. Let's look it up and see. Let's see what you get first. It is GameCube system, works great, $35. And it's actually a pawn shop. Okay, and it looks like it comes with a controller. So you got to think about this too. If it comes with maybe 2 controllers, I'll only sell it with 1. So now what you want to do is you want to go to Nintendo GameCube. Type Nintendo GameCube up, and so this was the purple one. It looks like the purple one, but it doesn't. I'm not seeing the purple one. Let me find the purple one. Maybe that was the purple one that I just seen up there. Okay. So that might actually be worth some money. But it doesn't have... Maybe it's this one. It may be the indigo one. It looked purple, but I don't know. I don't think it's purple. If it is, then somehow they lost the controller to it. That does look purple, though. That does look purple. Not really quite sure. And they're showing it play. So it does work. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just go with the normal GameCube and see what they're going for. Okay, going in the used section. And the indigo one, so it may be a color thing. People may want certain colors. And I'm not going to say I'm the most knowledgeable person in video games. But see, let's just say it's indigo color. And they want to sell it for, was it $35? $35. So you got to think about, this is a heavy product, but if you're going to send it in with other stuff, you know, you're going to kind of get the shipping cost ate up alongside with. Is it in good shape? It looks pretty good from the pictures. And the controller looks like it's got some wear. Probably normal wear and tear. Here's the thing. You're looking at the FBA ones. Yeah, this is the only one. Yeah, okay. Alright, here we go. So this is the FBA ones. So you buy it for 35. These are all acceptable. Even if you put it at good, you're going to get $52.50. Console AV power only does not include controller or memory cards. Console. So this one does not even include a controller, and it's in good condition. This one didn't have a controller. This one I don't think it does have. This is just a console. So far the bottom four doesn't even have a controller with it. Still just the console at $59. So this actually, if this was the indigo, it's probably a good deal. But seeing how these people are, in my opinion, they're kind of stupid for selling the console for this much on Amazon. What I would do is I would come in at like $60 and sell it, because one, I would be the first one to sell it. It would be a quick flip. It would get it in there, get it out. And here's the reason why. You're going to see a lot of these consoles on Craigslist, and you could come across the same one, and you don't want to hold on to a bunch of big, huge consoles, in my opinion. And even when it goes into the warehouse, you want to get rid of it. So I would sell it with the controller, get rid of it, and be done with it. Just my opinion. One thing I do want to go look at is something, if I can go back without really just, killing everything. Okay, well, it's going to take a while here. Oh, that was just a console anyway. There's a bundle with it. Okay, so see that Legend of Zelda, that one, if they had a purple controller, which, if honestly, if that was really the purple one, you could go find the controller, add it with it, sell it as this, and you'd make a lot of money. So there, so there you go. Man. So that's pretty cool. So let's go back to good old Craigslist. And so video games are very profitable, and what I just showed you it's really easy to look at what they have and put it online. Now what I would tell you to do is look for the NES games, look for the Sega games, look for the lots of stuff, because that's going to be your most profitable bet. That's what I would do. So we looked at the free section, we looked at the video games. The next thing that I would do is look at the garage sales too. Don't forget to look at them. You could have garage sales in your area. I don't know how you look at your garage sales, but check out that. Check out the many garage sale websites there are. Subscribe to all of them. If they have an app, add the app to your phone. Then you'll be able to do it. Also, what you want to do is you want to look at books. And see, here's the thing, and I did a video, I don't know if I got it uploaded, or I kind of slacked and didn't get it uploaded, but I believe it did get uploaded, though, eventually. And if you take a look at my channel recently, I was going through and I'm editing and changing stuff up with my channel, and I did upload a lot of videos that maybe people didn't see because for some reason I didn't have published. So I put a lot of content, like automatic, like I think I dropped like 30 videos onto my channel, like automatically. It was crazy. But I talked about magazines. And here's right here, aviation magazines in Chattanooga. You don't get a picture. Old aviation magazines, your pick, $1 each. Now, this one, maybe not so much, because she doesn't give you any pictures or anything like that, so I would pass. I wouldn't even worry about it. I wouldn't contact them. I wouldn't do anything. But what to look for in here is big lots. Now, I see paperbacks. I see $80. I pass. That's just my opinion. I don't think it's worth it to go for. I see a Playboy magazine. Now I'm going to look at it. Here's the thing about Playboy, and I'm not going to look at any other pictures because they look kind of sketchy, but look, there may be a couple ones in there kind of unsure about, but for sales collection of Playboy magazines, most of them are in about 99% perfect condition. You can sell Playboy on Amazon. You're allowed to do it. So here's one that I want to look for. Playboy. Let me look, and I hope something does not come up. Well, Amazon. When I look for this, well, hopefully it will give me. Okay, here we go. Playboy, Pamela Anderson magazine. Maybe I'll narrow it down so it doesn't come up with anything nasty or disgusting. Okay, whoa. Okay, it doesn't show that. So it should eventually give me the one that I'm looking for. Okay, I didn't really think she was in that many Playboy magazines. Looking. I'm not really seeing the one. And this is what you got to do. If you're looking on Craigslist, you got to look for, you got to look for, what in the world, man? It's got to be on here eventually. There we go. Okay, so see, it took me a while to figure it out. These show autographed, but hers is not autographed. So what you want to do is, so now we know 94, and we know Pamela Anderson, and we know it's Playboy. So now we can go back and put in 1994, and now we can really search for it. So now we're really going to find the one. Now, here's what you're going to have to do, is sometimes when you put new stuff in, you're going to have to get a picture of it. And you can find this picture, I'm sure, anywhere online and put it on here. But right here, is the one you want. It doesn't have a picture, but you can almost guess this is the one. Do you have one to sell? You could click there, you could sell it. There you go. So that's one of them in this lot. So let me show you what this one. Oh, well, it told me right there. I'm not very smart. Anyways, there's a lot of magazines here. And they don't really tell you what the price is. So, kind of weird. Okay, August 2005. Let's look for that one. Because, just to show you guys how many people sell magazines on here. I mean, it's insane. Computer is running on freaking... You would think I have, like... Okay. And you see, like, adult magazines, I mean, you can sell them on here. So, don't think you can't, because you can. So I don't even know what magazine we're looking at here. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with, in my opinion, come on, there we go. So, that's not it. But this is probably it right here. Cause it's the one on the top. This is Playboy Lingerie. So this is probably the one that she had. Is it in that picture? No, but it probably is. So this is probably the one she has. So it's used, right? So we're gonna go to used. And here's the cool thing about this, is that I've kind of become accustomed to these magazines, and then I know that there is money in them. And I talked about magazines are the one thing that are discarded. People will get rid of magazines, and it's the one thing that can make you a lot of money that people have no value in. That free shipping thing, it irritates me. Anyway, irritates me because you have to keep on clicking on it. So right now, the bottom one is $5.95. $8. This is the next one, $8.99. Now normally what I do is I put things at around $9.99, but all magazines are $9.99. So no matter what, every magazine is gonna pull at $9.99 unless it's really beat up. I'll take the loss. I'll send it in because I know someone will eventually one just like read the magazine for the heck of it or whatever. So, but if you think about it, look at all these magazines. You're talking about $10 a piece. You'll probably get $3 or $4 profit on every single one of them. If you make a good deal and you're able to get them for about $1 a piece or something like that, you're gonna make a decent amount of money. So it'd be worth it. In my eyes, it'll be worth it. So there's your book. Now, my opinion, you're gonna have a hard time finding things in the books area unless you find a huge lot, like I just did with the magazines. I would stay away from the CDs, DVDs, VHS. You can look at them, see if there's any VHS or big lots that somebody wants to get rid of for a decent price. Something that I would think about getting into is the barter section as well, because you could actually barter with people online. What else would I get into? Well, if you have time, and I'll maybe talk about this in another video, about how you can make money with bigger items. That's probably time for another video, but I'll talk to you about that time at a later time. There's more things you could do with Craigslist. What I do with clothes, if you have an eBay account, maybe. Also look out for your Facebook groups for clothes. Collectibles, maybe. Toys, you probably could make some money off those as well. Just like I said, you gotta look up, check Amazon, check eBay, see how much they're going for, see if you can make any money. Probably it's in some of these other ones I'm not really accustomed to. You can make decent money too. But this has been my video. I wanted to show you how profitable Craigslist is. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, subscribe, and hope you guys have a great and wonderful week. And hope 2015 has been great for you guys as well. Reselling, keep it going. Let me know how you're doing and how your sales are going. Keep on rocking, guys. Later.